Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to a birthday top 10, and I've got a special guest today.
Hello, folks.
It's Dave, and there's a good reason, because Dave is now going to explain what this birthday top 10 is, and it's a surprise.
It is. Now, this is the birthday for convoluted explanation, my distant American cousin's wife. An American cousin, she came over recently for a family bereavement, and we were glad to see her at the same time, sad occasion. But while Jean was over here, we had a conversation, and Mary has always been interested in the fact that Ian and I do the channel. So I suggested to Jean that Mary might like a little surprise having her birthday top 10 done, as Ian normally does for all the other people. And Jean thought, yeah, this is a great idea. So she let me know what Mary's birthday was. And sorry, Pulsar, but you are no longer the oldest member of the community. Mary was born on this day, 15th of July, 1950. So happy birthday, Mary. And a little footnote, Jean, you're going to be getting one done in February of next year. Yes. So anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so
back to him. I've got to get it right. Him.
Yeah, you've got the Richard case in which side. So Mary was actually born on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a leap year, even though it was could have been a leap year. And Mary is what they call a baby boomer. Now, we don't get many baby boomers. Yes. I think Mary, you're the third baby boomer I've done. Your star sign is Cancer, and your Chinese zodiac is Year of the Tiger, which is a good one to have. And this is the first time this president has made a guest appearance, I think.
Yes.
Yes, it's Harry S. Truman, who actually took over from Roosevelt, wasn't it? Yes,
FDR,
it would have been.
yes.
It was FDR.
Yeah.
So, what we'll do, Mary, go through who you share your birthday with. We've got two heavenly birthdays.
Well,
and one who you share a birthday with. So Dave will tell you. Oh, Dave's doing this one for a damn good reason.
Yes. 1606. A certain Dutch gentleman by the name of Rembrandt van Rijn, or Van Rijn, depends on how you want to pronounce it, Dutch artist. And he painted my favourite painting. I've actually sat in the Rijksmuseum for an hour in front of this painting, just looking at it and picking out all the details. He was born on this day in Leiden in the Netherlands.
Also born on this day. Sadly, he passed away only last year, but guitarist and songwriter Steve James, he would have had his birthday today. So happy heavenly birthday to those. And the last birthday is someone that's actually you share your birthday with.
Oh, yes. The exact day, Arianna Huffington. So happy birthday to her. She's a Greek-American author, syndicated columnist, and she created the Huffington Post. She was born on this day in Athens, Greece.
So we had a look at things that happened in history on this day. And this is a good one. 1799, the Rosetta Stone is found in the Egyptian village of Rosetta by French Captain Pierre-François Bouchard during Napoleon's Egyptian campaign.
The French were as bad as the Brits.
Yes.
Nicking stuff.
and I pronounced it correct.
You did. Yes.
1922.
This is a little bit closer to home for Mary. The first duckbill platypus was publicly exhibited in the US, and it happened at the Bronx Zoo in New York City, which is just down the road in American terms from Jean and Mary.
So now we'll move on to the 70s. Now, I actually remember this happening. 1975, we had Soyuz 19 and Apollo 18 were launched, and 2 days later, they had a rendezvous in space, and they joined up, and they opened up, and they had them pictures waving at the cameras. So false, but it was something special.
Yeah, there was a big argument with that.
No,
over because whenever they dock, one has to be male, one has to be female, and there was basically about 9 months of negotiations as to who was going to be the female.
Oh, for God's sake! Anyway, we're not here for that. We're actually here to find out the singles in America on the day that Mary was born, and it down to Dave. He found all these out. This is all Dave's work, not mine for once. So we're going to cue that music, which is what was used over here for the pop charts in the 60s. So Mary wants to know that's what the tune is. So here comes that music. So here we go. Here's the countdown. At number 10, down 3 places. The Bewitched, Bill Schneider and his orchestra. It's quite a gentle sort of la-di-da-di-da sort of track. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't mind it.
Okay, at number 9, down 5 places, is Sentimental Me by the Ames Brothers. Haven't listened to it because I've been busy doing other stuff, but generically speaking, it's okay for its time.
At number 8, up a massive 9 places, it's Goodnight Irene with the Weavers and Gordon Jenkins and his orchestra. It's all right. It's not my cup of tea, really. It's more me granddad Nat's cup of tea. But I'll give them the girl that sings with the Weavers. She has got a nice voice. I'll give her that.
Yeah, and we will hear from her later. At 7, it's up 3 places for Hoop-Dee-Doo by Perry Como and the Fontaine Sisters. Didn't think Perry Como did an awful lot of duets, but looking back, he did. And the Fontaine Sisters were quite a nice group.
Yeah, they sounded quite nice together.
They did.
They complemented each other. It's a bit of a da-di-da-di-da sort of tone, but yeah, it's pretty good. Up 6. Up 7 places, it's Bewitched again by the Gordon Jenkins Orchestra. Second time in the chart. And out of the 2, I think this one's got a bit more swing, bit more snags.
Well, Gordon Jenkins was an arranger.
Yes.
He did an awful lot. Anyway, at number 5, up 1 place, is Zena 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 by the Weavers with Gordon Jenkins Orchestra. And this is actually the flip side to Goodnight Irene. And it's quite a bouncy little piece. It reminded me of cartoon Disney movies.
Yes. At number 4, up 1 place, we have the theme from The Third Man by, although it says Guy, he actually pronounced Guy Lombardo. Now, this is a more jazzy version of the piece, but we'll talk about that more in a minute.
Yeah. At number 3, it's a non-mover. It's I Want to Be Loved by You by the Andrews Sisters and, guess who? The Gordon Jenkins Orchestra. Usual Andrews Sisters, nothing wrong with it. It's a lovely piece for its time.
Okay, number 2, another non-mover, and this is the theme from The Third Man, but this one is by the person that composed it. It's Anton Karas, and it is actually the piece they use in the film, the bit that we all know. Ding, 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 ding. So twice in the charts, but the better version, of course, was at number 2. So that leaves the number 1 on the day Mary was born, and Dave will now tell you who it is.
Yeah, and at number 1, it's a non-mover. This is the second of at least 5 weeks for Nat King Cole's Trio and Mona Lisa, which is actually the flip side. The original A-side was The Greatest Inventor of Them All. And then they went off, did a European tour, came back, and all of a sudden Mona Lisa took off. So that's the number 1 on your birthday, Mary.
So thank you very much, Dave, for helping us with this one, as it's
Thank you.
your family. And it's happy birthday for me, Mary. And I hope you enjoy the playlist, because in the at the end of it there is the song. All the songs will be there for you to listen to and go, good grief. So that's all for today. Another busy day. You know, this is the third one I've done. I mean, I did the first one at crack of Spower this morning, because I got up. I only had to get up because someone needed somewhere. So anyway, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow, and we've got an album ranking of The Doors, one of my favourite bands, and we've got retro ranking tomorrow, and it is the wonderful Paul Simon. It's all his solo stuff. So that's all happening tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.
Bye, and happy birthday.